Scaredy Squirrel at the Beach by Melanie Watt. Warning! Scaredy Squirrel insists that everyone put on number 65 sunscreen before reading this book. Scaredy Squirrel at the Beach by Melanie Watt. Scaredy Squirrel never goes to the beach. He'd rather vacation at home alone where it's safe than risk being surrounded by the wrong crowd. A few crowds Scaredy Squirrel would not want to be caught in the middle of. A flock of seagulls, tribes of jellyfish, herds of sea monsters, packs of pirates, tons of falling coconuts, mobs of lobsters. So he's perfectly happy to build his very own private beach. Scaredy Squirrel's Guide to Building a Safe Beach. What you need to get started. Paper and crayons, 1 stick, 1 inflatable pool, 1 flashlight, 1 bag of kitty litter, 1 plastic flamingo. Steps. Number 1. Draw your beach scenery. Number 2. Use a stick to hold it upright. Number 3. Cover the ground with sand. I don't think that's sand. Number 4. Inflate the ocean. It's not an ocean. Number 5. Turn on the sunlight. That's not the sun. Number 6. Install beach wildlife. That's not real. And enjoy. It looks like a beach, and it feels like a beach, but it doesn't sound like one. Scaredy Squirrel notices that something's missing. The soothing sound of an ocean. The solution? Make a quick trip to the real beach and find a seashell that fits the description below. Seashell, quality and performance chart. Germ-free, check. Shiny exterior, check. Crystal clear ocean sound, check. Red alert! Seashell must not, I repeat, not be occupied. But traveling to the real beach requires careful planning. First, get a passport. Family, rodent. Type, flying squirrel. First name, Scaredy. Middle name, Orville. Last name, Squirrel. Initials, SOS. Place of birth, nut tree. Check. Second, draw a map. Beach map. Mission, Operation Seashell. 7 o'clock a.m. Enter box and wait. Don't forget your passport. 7:30 a.m. Get picked up by mail truck. Verify your passport. 8:42 a.m. Arrive at beach and wait until the coast is clear. Don't lose your passport. 11:42 a.m. Exit box and find seashell. Hold on to your passport. 1:49 p.m. Enter box and wait for pickup. Check your passport. 6 p.m. Get delivered back to the nut tree. Put away your passport. And last but not least, travel light and dress accordingly. Scaredy's beachwear. This squirrel is a trained professional. Don't try this at home. Exhibit A, protective headgear for falling coconuts. Exhibit B, protective eye patch to fool the pirates. Exhibit C, protective flotation device to prevent sinking. Exhibit D, protective camera to discourage sea monsters. Exhibit E, protective compass to avoid getting lost. Exhibit F, protective footgear to shield from jellyfish. Exhibit G, protective rubber band to tame the lobsters. Exhibit H, protective oven mitts to block germs. Exhibit I, protective French fry to distract the seagulls. Remember, if all else fails, play dead and send an SOS. The next morning, as planned, Scaredy Squirrel jumps into the box. At 7:30 a.m., he gets picked up and they drive. And drive. And at 8:42 a.m., Scaredy gets dropped off and waits and waits. At 11:42 a.m., a crowd appears. Ah! People people were not part of the plan. Scaredy Squirrel panics and plays dead. 30 minutes later, 1 hour later, 2 hours later. Finally, Scaredy Squirrel realizes that the perfect seashell was right under his nose. Surrounded by friendly people, he decides to join the crowd. Scaredy Squirrel builds sandcastles, takes pictures, floats around in the ocean, and sunbathes with the others. He forgets all about the flocks of seagulls, tribes of jellyfish, herds of sea monsters, packs of pirates, tons of falling coconuts, and mobs of lobsters. He's glad to be part of the crowd. Back home, after a long day of fun in the sun, Scaredy Squirrel is inspired to make one more important addition to his very own beach. A crowd! Look at all the garden gnomes. P.S. As for Scaredy's next visit to the beach, it might be sooner than he thinks. Oh no, someone's in the sea!